What up, what up, what up, what up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Whew. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to play around with this stream, y'all, a little bit more, y'all. How y'all doing? Good afternoon, good evening. How you guys doing? Try to play around with this thing a little bit more. Seems like there's so much more you can do with this than what I use it for. I cannot see y'all's comments. You know, it's like a lag. So I see that there are people in the room, but if you're saying anything, I'm not ignoring you. I don't see it yet. Oh, now I see. Now see a bunch of, all of a sudden, all these comments pop up. What's up, El Taddy? It's been so long since I talked to you. How you doing, girl? What up, Abby? Danielle, JJ from the BK, Nicole Stevens, Danielle. Oh, I think I already said Danielle. YBS Mary One. Hey, Deirdre, how you doing? David Williams, how y'all doing? Good evening, good evening. How y'all doing? And salutations. The notification didn't come through, or you mean no text from me notification? Because see, what had happened was I am tired. Thank you, because I am tired. Abby, what had happened was I forgot. I was going to make up a lie. I don't even have nothing to make up. I forgot. I forgot to send you a text, girl. I was on the phone, and I think I was on the phone, and I was trying to get some stuff done before I went live. I put a load of clothes in, and I did some other stuff before I went live. But I am tired, so I'm going to be on here 1 hour. That is it. Y'all ain't going to keep me on here all long like y'all be trying to do. Y'all ain't going to keep me on here long. You know, we get into a good conversation, honey. Oh, no notification from YouTube. You know, YouTube be on that stuff, y'all. Y'all know YouTube be on that stuff. Shoot. Hey, Naturally Fabulous. I know that's right, naturally. I am naturally fabulous. Yes. Yes, naturally fabulous. Yes. How you doing, girl? Child, it is hot. Well, no, it's not hot. I just got finished doing a bunch of moving around right before I came on here. So that's why I'm hot. Up and down the steps 2-3 times, honey. That's why I'm hot. Woo. So what's going on with y'all? Got a couple of hashtags up there we're going to talk about. I'll save the Todrick Hall for last just in case some guests want to come through and discuss it. Just in case some guests want to come through and discuss it. I'll save Mr. Todrick for last, honey. Did y'all catch Jada Nerd's video last night? I put him in the hashtag. You got your notification? See, I told y'all YouTube be tripping. Woo. You got your notification. Miss Mars got her notification. So every YouTube just don't like you today. And this is what it looked like. I was on the phone with the ex-back. You was on the phone with the ex-bae. Somebody does have a birthday coming up now. For real, guys, tornadoes came through Dallas last night. Ooh, I'm glad you okay. Ooh, girl. Glad y'all are okay down there. I didn't know, this has been bad weather. We had really bad rain and wind, nothing close to a tornado. But, down in South Florida and Georgia, they had some really bad storms come through. They even had a tornado down in Florida, as I saw on the news. So, yeah, definitely. At home making chili. It's cold in, where are you? What did I say, Maine? And listening to you. Is that Maine? Recovering from my weekend university pick, came to my church to help get our garden ready for winter. Sunday served a free community meal. Okay. Nicole Stevens, what's up, little baby? Lightning. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm praying for y'all. I'm glad that y'all are okay. I'm definitely glad that you guys are okay. Oh my gosh. What's up, Raphael? How you doing, babe? So, okay, Lisa Raye. Now, I didn't see the uncensored from last night. Okay, so let me just go on. Oh, Michigan. Sorry. I couldn't tell what the abbreviation was. You in Detroit. You up in the Detroit area. Detroit. What's up, Ty? How you doing, girl? Hey, girl. You saved some lives today. I don't even know what kind of doctor you are. I just remember from our conversation Friday that you are a doctor, honey. But I don't even know what kind of doctor you are. You might be a different. You might not. I don't know. Anyway, hope you had a good day, saving some lives or doing all the wonderful things that you have to do as a doctor, honey. That's a very stressful life right there. What? Lord have mercy. Anyway, I finally tried Hendrick's gin. It's delicious. Thanks, El Teddy. Don't be helping El Teddy. Don't be helping El Teddy. Talking about some thank you, El Teddy. Don't be helping him out. I owe El Teddy. He in here right now, but I know he moving around. But I owe El Teddy a bottle of Bombay, which I knew I was going to owe him. Okay, that was a sucker's bet. Okay, I knew I was going to owe him the bottle of Bombay. It's whatever. When I see him next month, I will give him his bottle of Bombay. Whatever. You're a family. Oh, so you are okay. You're a family physician. Okay. All right. Oh, you about to go into now. Pardon my ignorance, but I'm not sure. I think you told me, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you're in Indiana. So you getting ready for flu season and all that other stuff that come with the cold weather. Because let me tell y'all something about Indiana. One of my best friends lives in Indianapolis, and I've been to Indianapolis a few times. But let me tell y'all what was a true testament to my love for this woman, okay? This woman got married 2 weeks before Christmas, and I was her maid of honor. Baby, when I got off the plane, it was like -7, -15, something crazy like that. I said, what in the entire hell? I said, you better know I better love you. You better know that I love you. Chat. It was so cold. Oh, it was so cold. Oh. It was so cold. I didn't want to get out the car. I was like, I'll just sit right here. Ooh. And then her wedding was an evening wedding. So we walking around in gowns at night, 2 weeks before Christmas. It had to be, like, I know it was below zero. I don't remember how many degrees below zero, but it was below zero. Child. Okay, you're in Ohio now, but you'll always be a Hoosier. But then you know what I'm talking about. You know about them Indiana winters, honey. But Ohio, we having their winters too. Child, and look, and then she ended up divorcing that man. I said, let me tell you something. The only reason why I wasn't, I shouldn't say this because she might be watching. Let's just say I wasn't mad about the divorce. That's all I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at that. Right, L baby? I mean, little baby. I said L baby, Lord. Little baby, okay? I said, what the hell? What in the world? Child. Abby said, we no longer friends. Well, that lets you know. The other thing was, what was funny was I had another friend that had just gotten married in Jamaica. So I literally had been in Jamaica like 2 weeks before that. Okay? I was like, 2 weeks ago, I was drinking rum punch on the beach. Ciao. Hey, Sean P., how you doing? Not Miss Moss said I would question everything. So, yeah, I know it's that time of year, honey. It's that time of year. What you know? What, little baby? Ciao. So, Lisa Raye said that she blames Dwayne Martin for her marriage ending. Now, let me say this, because we kind of dealing with this. If anybody in here look at Love and Marriage Huntsville, we kind of had the same conversation with the Love and Marriage Huntsville people. There was a guy on the show who was been unfaithful, and his wife is sort of blaming his friends and sort of saying, That his friends are the reason why who he was hanging around and what they were doing is sort of the reason why her husband was being unfaithful to her and all this other stuff. Now, my thing is this. I just feel like you can't blame another man for what a grown man does. Now, it may not help the type of people he chooses to hang around. It may not help the type of people he chooses to spend his time with. But at the end of the day, that's a grown-ass man. Sorry. So I don't know, y'all. I can't blame no grown man for what another man does. Yes. Oh, y'all definitely get all 4 seasons. Yeah. Out there in the Midwest, y'all get all 4 seasons. Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Y'all get all 4 seasons, honey. Hey, what's up, Yana? I know that's right. You better take care of hubby. What's up, Lady Nika? How you doing, babe? How you doing? I saw you were live earlier. I didn't catch it. I'm going to have to catch the replay. When I clicked in, I think you were just finishing up. So I had to catch the replay. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. I will only visit in the summer because, baby, I'm no longer built for that. Child. I don't blame you. I can't do it. One of my best friend, her boss was from Buffalo. And, you know, the snow wasn't nothing, ain't nothing to her down here. This little mess that we get down here, she'd be like, whatever. Child's play. Birds of a feather do flock together, but my thing is, I can't be mad at my husband's friends because my husband had an affair. I mean, I can't say that my husband's infidelity is because he was hanging with those people. I mean, granted, birds of a feather flock together, but my thing is, you knew you were married. Regardless of what those men were doing and those people were doing, you knew you were married and you knew where you were supposed to come home to every night. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you can't blame, you can't be mad. So Lisa Raye saying that Dwayne Martin ended my marriage. Now, Dwayne Martin might not have been a good influence on your marriage. Dwayne Martin may not have helped when your marriage started having hard times. But you can't blame Dwayne Martin because now, we finding out that Dwayne Martin wasn't doing good things in it as far as his marriage was concerned either. But I don't know. I just feel like I feel it, but I don't know. I just have a problem with blaming a grown man for blaming another grown person for what a grown man did. I just got a problem with that. You think Melody and Martell's situation is different? Well, break it down for me, Naturally Fabulous. Break it down for me. So if his friends are hoes, then maybe one. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, Sylvia, if I'm married, no, I do not want my husband hanging around a bunch of men who don't value marriage. Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, he made a decision to be unfaithful to me. I can't blame those men for that. Any more than if I decide to have an affair, he could blame my friends for my affair. Now, if his friends are actively covering for him and doing certain things, I still can't blame them, but I could certainly have an attitude with them and have a problem with them. But again, that man made that. I feel the same way about women who blame the other woman. She didn't make no commitment to this marriage. He did. So his friends didn't make a commitment to this marriage. He did. See, now, Cola, let me be honest. I didn't look at the whole thing, honey. I ain't look at the whole thing. So I don't know what Lisa Raye said as far as her infidelity or her part of it. But you're right. An affair of the heart is infidelity. You are correct, but I will be hurt if my friend bring the hoes to my partner. It is double the betrayal. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, if we're friends together, yeah, I definitely understand and agree with that. If we're all friends together, yeah, I definitely understand that. But now in Lisa Raye's situation, she was friends first, and she introduced her husband to Dwayne Martin, and then she said that Dwayne Martin and her husband ended up becoming better friends, and then he was doing all that stuff. So don't get me wrong, I understand her being angry. Don't get me wrong now. Don't get me wrong. I understand the anger and I understand the issue she has. All I'm saying is I ain't about to blame no grown man for what another grown man did. I'm just not going to do that. And I'm just not going to do that. Lisa on my damn nerves, blaming everybody for losing that piece of man. He was a cheater and you got cheated on the end. Dark Chocolate, I'm with you. Because she started off the sentence by saying she married a playboy. Well, then that should be the end of the sentence, right? If you say I married a hoe, but I'm mad at him because he was a hoe, you married a hoe. He a hoe. Hey, it's just Shay. How you doing, babe? Dark Chocolate, welcome. I read your comment, but I don't think I said hi. I agree. You can't blame someone for someone else's action, but Dwayne was aiding and abetting. Now, he was aiding and abetting the bad behavior, and for that, I can have a problem with. I agree with that, y'all. I agree. What's up, Carolyn? I agree with that. He was aiding and abetting. He definitely was aiding and abetting. If my partner was he can find someone to cheat with on his own. Exactly. You could have the most dedicated, faithful friends in the world, but if you want to be a hoe, you're going to be a hoe. You're just not going to tell your friends about it because you don't want them to judge you. You omit what you don't want them to know because you don't want to be judged. Also, I do have to agree with Lisa needing to let go of losing out on her money. That's what I don't understand about that whole. And again, I haven't looked at the whole episode, so let me be fair. But here's what my thing is about that whole money situation. You were married to that man for less than 2 years. I don't care what the prenup said. I don't care what y'all agreed to. I don't care about none of that. Y'all were married less than 2 years. What do you really think that man owe you? Like, come on, y'all. What do you really think that man owe you? Y'all were married. You said you got married in 2006. Y'all were divorced by 2008. What does that man really owe you? And he was in his own legal trouble for corruption. Hell, he was stealing the money. You want stolen money? Like, the money was fugazi. Like, it wasn't even real. Like, he was living off of his people. Child. If you have free will, it's no one's fault if he steps out. His friends may know. Exactly, Lady Nika. Exactly. Dwayne was Lisa's friend. That was her friend, and he was wrong for bringing women to her husband. I agree that, but I don't blame Dwayne. Now, do I say Dwayne's a bad friend? Absolutely. Do I think Dwayne did some messed up stuff? Yep, I agree. But I'm not blaming him for my marriage being over. Because, see, here's the thing. If that man was really about being faithful to Lisa, what he would have done was he would have backed away from Dwayne, and he would have told Lisa, that man's not your friend. See, that's how he would have handled it. If he was really in love with Lisa and trying to be faithful and trying to be true to his vows, he would have backed up away from Dwayne, stopped hanging with Dwayne, stopped talking to Dwayne, and then he would have told Lisa, look, that man is not your friend. Now, see, that's what he would have done if he was really about looking out for his wife. But anyway. If I recall, Lisa Raye only knew him for a short period of time before they got married. I think Lisa Raye, and I don't remember the timeline, but it wasn't a long time, Shay. I think Lisa Raye was caught up in the title. She was caught up in being first lady of a country. I think she was caught up in the glitz and glamour of it all, and she was caught up on all them false promises he made her about all. Remember, he bought her that white Rolls Royce and all that other stuff. She was caught up on all of that. And it wasn't real. It was built on it was built on sand. It was a card house. And the first time the wind blew, it fell over. Oh, I'm back. Can y'all see me? I know they ain't flagging because ain't nobody got no reason to be flagging me. So I guess it's just a bad connection, y'all. Ain't nobody flagging me. Yeah, now that okay. I'm naturally fabulous. I wasn't sure what your point was. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. But see, Melody, y'all, this is the show Love and Marriage Huntsville, honey. These hosts move sideways anyway. They move like crabs. You know how crabs move? Crabs move sideways. They don't walk straight. They move sideways. That's how them hosts move anyway. Them hosts move sideways. Now, I'm not too sure how I feel about Marceau after this episode, but anyway, for the people who watch the show, y'all know what I'm talking about. They married after a month. Okay, see, yeah, no, that man don't owe you no money. Stop it. For real. Lisa, stop. Like, I remember when all that stuff went down, but that was 10 years ago. I don't remember all the specifics. But I remember at the time thinking, that man don't owe you no money. That man don't owe you no money. The other person didn't make any promises. Exactly. Hey, Classy Coco, how you doing, baby? I'm a testament to the fact that hoes can be reformed. And hoes can be reformed. Absolutely. But what I'm saying is, if you get married, if the person that marries you and you're still a hoe when they marry you and they know you a hoe, then I don't understand what people expect to change. Now, you are a reformed hoe. Like you said, you are a reformed hoe, which means that at this point in time, you are with who you are with, and you are in a monogamous relationship, and you have no desire to step out on this man. You flirt, but you keep it to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That is y'all's situation. But if you was still out here doing all the stuff that you used to do, and your mate knew that you was out here doing all the stuff that you used to do and chose to marry you anyway, then you can't cry foul 6 months later when you still out here doing what you was doing, because I knew what you was doing when I married you. See, I should have read the whole comment before I even used you. I don't know why I did that. I know better. I agree with that. They blame him for his actions of not upholding y'all friendship. Yeah, see? Because that's what I would have done. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Vovo. Hey, Cookie. If he cheats, I won't have... Abby, you know why I ain't dealing with you. What's up, surprise around the corner? Hey, Betty White. He was never her friend, and her husband was never vowed to you. Exactly. He was never her friend. Like, if he could so easily help this man cheat on you, he was never your friend. Lisa done let these men drive her crazy. Okay, Lady Nika. Okay. Because if you're still holding on to some money this man's supposed to owe you from 10 years ago, baby, you got to get a hobby. Go take some acting lessons. You need those. Go do something that's going to help you. But I just don't feel like that man owe her any money. And maybe I'm wrong for that. But y'all knew each other for a month. Y'all were married less than 2 years. What that man owe you? Child. You better be lucky that man let you walk out the door with the stuff he paid for. The clothes he bought you, the car he bought you. Because didn't he take the car back? Now, I'd have been mad about him taking the car back. I'd have been mad about him taking my Rolls Royce. I'd have been mad about that. But I think he took the car back because he bought the money from money he shouldn't have had from Turks and Caicos. Like, I think the car got returned because of where the money came from to buy the car. Not because he reneged on a gift. I think it was because of his corruption. Like, that's the thing. There was a lot going on with this man. He was in trouble in Turks and Caicos for corruption. And I think that's how she ended up losing her car, was because of the money that she used to buy the car. Well, he used to buy the car with. Okay, she married him with dollar signs in her eyes. She did. She married him with status in her eyes and dollar signs in her eyes. I agree. You're not even entitled to this person's pension until after 10 years. Okay. Child. That's my El Teddy. Okay. I noticed that I've been picking up some of El Teddy's mannerisms when I talk. I'm like, I got that from El Teddy ass. I got that from El Teddy. That child, I got that from El Teddy. I'm like, I've been talking to him too much. Child. He does that all the time. Child. And I've noticed that I've been picking that up. So I got to get that out. Because then people are going to be like, she trying to be like El Teddy. No, I just been talking to him too much on the phone and picking up his mannerisms. People forget that Lisa is the daughter of a millionaire. She grew up high class and privileged. Money ain't new to her. Maybe fairy tale Cinderella life was, but money ain't. Yeah, and that's the thing, Ty. I don't disagree with you on that. She did. She did not grow up poor. She did not grow up wanting for anything. But that's why I say it was that status, I think. I think it was the status that she was hung up on. He wanted it. Dwayne just presented it. Okay. Lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Hey, Monk Chip, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Have you been working too hard? Because I haven't seen you in a couple of days, Monk Chip. That usually means you working too hard. Y'all know Monk Chip works hard for her money, honey. Monk Chip works hard. That's my boo right there. That's Shay Treasure right there, y'all. Right, she ain't know him no kind of time. I'm not reading that, L. Teddy. We're going to keep it moving. Now, that's true. He would have recognized a bad influence that wanted to see his friend's marriage fail. I know I would be introducing my friend's husband to other women. Yeah, I mean, and, you know, when you're a couple, you meet each other's friends. Like, that's not the problem. And definitely when it's a same-sex situation, you know, your boy, if you have a lot of guy friends, or, you know, your husband might hang out with some of your guy friends and vice versa, or whatever. And so I would never have an issue with that. But again, the problem is I would have said, look, that person ain't your friend. Because let me tell you, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Because see, what I'm not going to do is see, here's what I would be worried about. I'd be worried about they setting me up. You see what I'm saying? I would be thinking, oh, they setting me up. They are setting me up. Like, this not real. He is her friend. He can't possibly be getting ready to introduce me to, you know, Bumquisha over there to get me a little something. He gonna go back and tell my wife. I would be thinking it's the setup. I wouldn't even be trusting it. Wait, now she blaming him. Before it was the girl from BET. Well, no, she said that Nicole Murphy was one of the women he cheated on her with. I don't know about the woman from BET, but I know he said that I know that Lisa Raye said that Nicole Murphy, that he cheated on, that Nicole Murphy was one of his hoes. Okay, that's the nicest way I can say that. Ain't nobody dealing with L. Teddy. I'm going to regret this, but what? Don't, Miss Mars. You are going to regret that. I'm not even going to read it out loud. He said he wanted to date her within their marriage. She knew then he was, yeah, when somebody say, I want to date you, and don't get me wrong, when you're married, you should still date each other. Like, you know, y'all should have date night and stuff like that. But I always get leery when people want to skip steps. Now, I'm one of those people, and we talked about this a few weeks ago. I'm one of those people. I want to skip steps because I just don't like the whole getting to know you. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite sign? Do you like comedies? But it's a necessary evil when you meet somebody new and y'all are building a friendship, relationship, whatever, romance. It's a necessary evil. But, you know, I just want to go straight to Netflix and chill. Okay? But I know that you have to go through those steps, because if you skip steps, then you end up not knowing things that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? They are real crabby. Oh yeah, exactly. Naturally fabulous Marceau. I'm giving Marceau the side eye too. Let me say this. I do not think that Marceau had 20 girlfriends, but do I think that Marceau stepped out on Letitia? Absolutely, I do. And if you go back to my reviews from last season, you will hear me say it last season that something ain't right with Marceau. That whole you can stay home and take care of the kids while I go out and do what I want to do. I said he got a woman. I said that last year. I don't remember which episode. I don't remember but I said that about Marceau last year. That Marceau got a little. I'm sorry, we talking about Love and Hip Hop. I mean, Love and Hip Hop. Love and Huntsville Marriage again. Yeah, Marceau got it. I'm not gonna say that I think he's actively cheating on her right now. I'm not even gonna say I think it's new. They've been married for 10 years. It might be 5 years ago. But do I think that Marceau has had a little piece on the side? I do. Exactly, classy Coco. Not a good foundation. Had to fall apart. Lisa was truly caught up in the money. She thought she struck gold. Yes, she did. Hoes gotta want to be reformed. Yeah, you gotta want to be reformed. Okay, Lisa says she don't dig gold, she dig platinum. Well, all right. I ain't mad at the platinum. All right, we're gonna move on to the next. Let me catch up on these comments, y'all, and we're gonna get on to the next hashtag. Y'all know I always forget what my daggone hashtags are. I know I said I was going to save Todrick for last just in case some guests wanted to come on and have a conversation, but I don't even remember what my second hashtag is. Hold on. She don't know him. She said something about them basically getting to know each other while married. Yeah, you know, what changed was she caught feelings and apparently he wasn't ready for that committed relationship. Child. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Not if they don't want to be. Now, you want to be reformed, you can be. He was cheating himself. Miss Harvey 621. Hey, Miss Harvey, how you doing, girl? I'm sorry. Yeah, Miss Harvey. Yeah. Food splash. Oh, Lord. Well, Lisa admitted that she only married him for money. Oh, and since they dated a month before marrying, they would date through the marriage. She admitted they weren't in love. They were barely in like. Oh, what then I would need you to stop talking about it. How about that? Lisa Raye has a different standard than most. She grew up privileged, the daughter of a millionaire with tons of power. Yeah. Hey, Xavier, how you doing? No one still has the car. He gifted her the car, but when it all imploded, she found out the car was in her name and she was responsible for the $750 car note. You talking about Martell Mel? You talking about Love and Huntsville Marriage Star Chocolate? I don't understand that. Okay. I don't understand. Y'all explain this to me. How do you put somebody's name on something that they're not there to sign for? I don't understand that. How do you put somebody's name on a car and they don't sign for that? I don't understand how that works. I didn't know you could do that. So how would Martell buy a car and put her name on it as a responsible party without her knowing that, without her signing, unless he tricked her into signing for it? But then I don't know how you trick somebody into signing for a car and they don't think that they're going to be responsible if you default. I mean, I get that people make promises and stuff, but I don't understand. Y'all have to break that one down for me. I think it was a business deal that went south. She was to try to polish up his image. Now, Monk Chip, I can go with that. Mm-hmm. Oh, all of the accounts were frozen during the yeah, because he was under investigation for fraud and for corruption. That's what happens if you marry somebody, even if it's your money. You marry somebody and y'all commingle funds, and that person gets caught up in a financial crime. They're going to freeze everything until they figure it all out, until they are able to pull what's what and untangle all the pieces. Yes, that is what they do. The police don't care if you can't pay your mortgage. They want to figure out before you get a chance to spend the money or transfer funds or hide the money. They freeze everything until they figure out what's what. 10 years, there goes my sugar baby dream. Well, yeah, we talked about him Friday night, JJ. We talked about Pastor Wilson, honey. Ciao. See, I did. See, look, I'm doing it now. Yes, real friendships matter. Exactly. See, Monk Chip, 7 days straight. What I tell you, baby? You work hard, and I respect your work, your hustle. But you make sure you taking care of yourself while you're doing it, girl. Okay? You know I love you, girl. You make sure you taking care of yourself. Yeah, she was fighting to keep that car, honey. She was trying to keep that Rolls Royce, honey. Yeah, Dwayne Martin's caught up in some scam stuff, too. He is. She's dating Noel Jones and is shopping a reality show. Well, first of all, I don't know who Noel Jones is. Pardon my ignorance. I don't know who that is. So you're going to have to tell me who Noel Jones is. But I wouldn't be surprised at her shopping a reality show because she's done reality TV before. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's trying to shop a Hey, Dommy. Hey, so good to see you. You here for a while? Okay, well, however long you feel like being here, you know you're welcome, boo. I'm so happy to see you. Hey, loving my peace. Yeah, she spilled some tea when she had her reality show. Then she was mad the man ain't continue paying for her daughter's schooling. I was like, ma'am, go see that. Yeah. I don't believe in hanging with the bae friends without the bae. I can understand that and respect that. I definitely can understand that. People need to fully understand friendships because some people never really know. They don't. And you know what though? But here's the thing. Everybody's definition of friendship might be different, but you just need to make sure that your definition matches the definition of the person you call yourself being friends with. You know what I mean? You said yes, he cheated with AR. Who is AR? Oh, are you saying Nicole? Who's AR? You gotta tell me who that is. Oh, Roxy from 106 in Park. Lord, well, he just gets around. I agree with you about status. She discussed power in her special when she said at age 19 years, all she had to do was say her dad's name when in trouble. Her dad had money, power, and respect. Okay, money, power, respect. What you need in life, money, power, respect. Hey, oh, Diaz. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I remember her from 106 in Park. Did she give Tisha Campbell a heads up? Well, I don't know. And see, the thing is this. Remember, Tisha Campbell and Dwayne Martin were married before any of that. And Tisha Campbell has admitted that their relationship, I ain't gonna say admitted, but she has stated, because I ain't heard his side of the story, but she has stated that their relationship has been toxic and abusive. So she may or may not have known some things, but maybe they were too busy dealing with their own stuff. I don't know, honey. I don't know. Oh, Lori Harvey. Okay, let's go and get to Lori Harvey, y'all. I'm trying to get caught up in these comments, but we'll get to Lori Harvey. So Lori Harvey, supposedly, a couple of things with Miss Lori Harvey, honey. Now, two things. One, there was some pictures this weekend where they're trying to see if Lori Harvey was in Malibu with what's that boy name? Not Gucci Mane. The one with all the kids, Future. Because you know how people be investigative. They have both of them posted pictures, and when they put the pictures side by side, it looks like they're at the same place, you know. So supposedly Lori Harvey might have been hooking up with Future. Now, Future just broke up with his girlfriend last week, or baby mama, or somebody he was with. And supposedly Lori Harvey and Future have messed around in the past, okay? But then the other thing I saw right before I came up on here is that Lori Harvey was involved in a hit and run. So we'll have to see how that evolves and that rolls out. But why is Lori Harvey's name out there like that? Why is she connected with so many different men? Is she just being young and hanging out and enjoying her stepfather's celebrity and being invited to certain places and stuff like that? Or is she really out there like that? Because see, what I hate is people saying, oh, well, because she gets photographed a lot, and she gets photographed with different people, that she must be with these people, you know. But what we think? What y'all think? And I already know what I'm gonna hear about some of these people. Ain't got nobody's email yet. What's the email for? What we supposed to know how email? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got the IG, but I don't have the email either. Oh, Lisa Raye has the Rolls Royce with the $750 car note. Okay, I didn't know who we was talking about. Oh, that's Lisa Raye. Oh, well, that ain't no daggone present. That ain't no present. Don't give me no present with a $750 car note, child. You said like Dorit and PK. What's going on with Dorit and PK? I know Dorit was being sued, but PK, what? Now, see, little baby, me and you probably the only two in here that watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. What is going on with Dorit and PK? I saw something where what's her face is being sued. Kyle's husband is being sued. Hey, Tanya. Yeah, the game come on in a few minutes, in a little bit, but I'm gonna be off of here 20 minutes. I told y'all I ain't playing with y'all tonight. I'm getting off here in 20 minutes. Have them sign a POA. Oh, Ty said, if my husband don't do like Pastor Wilson, then throw the whole man away. Whoo, then throw the whole man away. Oh, Noel Jones is a famous pastor. See, I'm a heathen, Ebony. I'm a heathen. I don't know who he is. I'm just pray for me. Just pray. Mega church. Okay. Everybody know who he is now. He's the brother of Grace Jones. What? Now, I want to meet Grace Jones. I don't know about Noelle, though. Xavier, she has like cameos on the show with the Brat, but she ain't really on the show. But she's been on a couple of episodes. I wouldn't be surprised if it come back next season. She's full time on there because she was on a lot more episodes this season than she was last season. Last season, she was only on like 2 episodes. This season, she was on there a couple of times. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were kind of working her in to the cast. Oh, he was on the Real Preacher reality show. See, I didn't look at that show. His storyline was that he didn't want to marry a longtime girlfriend. Oh. Hey, a snack in the meal. How you doing? Look, you said you had to fall out the bushes for that one. Hey, Shawnette, how you doing? Ciao. I stand Lori Harvey, got Trey Songz, Justin Combs, Diddy, Tiana Taylor, Future, all the ones I wanted. Okay, Xavier. She messed with Tiana Taylor too? Well, damn. I just started hearing her name, and every time I heard her name, I didn't even think it was Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. I was thinking it was like some model or somebody I ain't know. Because I don't know these people. Publicity. Lori is being a noble 22-year-old. I think so too. Because that's the same stuff they used to say about Paris Hilton and, Kim Kardashian and all of that. I just think that when you have access to certain things and you're in the paparazzi, and every time you're with somebody, they're going to take a picture and they're going to make assumptions, So I don't know. I think it's interesting. But now this hit and run thing is going to be, y'all know they don't play with no hit and runs. They don't play with hit and runs. So that's going to be very interesting if that's what went down with that. It's very easy for women to get a reputation. Regardless of what we say, there's still a double standard. There's still a double standard. A man can be with 20,000 women and it just don't hit the same as when a woman does it. And it could just be the implication that a woman is with these men. It doesn't even have to be true. I don't think she's out there like that. I think she's doing the same thing young guys do, but she's being judged. I agree, Danielle. I don't think she's out there really like that either. Oh, she's thotting and bopping. Okay. Hey, King. What's up, King Colton? Right. She's in her 20s. That season when you make questionable decisions, honey. Oh, you watch it too, Mars? Miss Mars, so you know who we talking about. You know who PK is and Dorit with her fake British accent, child. You think she just having fun too, little baby? She is the it girl. She got the drip and the sauce all the folks want, but she got, okay, Ty. With the drip and the sauce, okay. Not give me the cash value of the car. I know that's right. I can buy me another car. Just give me what the car's worth. I agree. Child, Future got 20,000 kids by 20,000 different women. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, see, I was waiting. Nicole Stevens, I was waiting for somebody to go there about her mama. I was waiting for somebody to go there about Marjorie. Now I'll take liability insurance for 100. Okay. Yeah, that hit and run stuff. That's they do not, they don't take kindly to hit and runs, honey. And especially if they start doing research and start figuring out that maybe she was on her cell phone or texting or something like that, and that's why she ran, or if she had been drinking, it's not going to be pretty. And again, I just saw that headline right before I came online, so I don't have a lot of the details. The recent accounts were frozen because PK was hiding in her. Oh, I did not know that. Well, I know Erica Jane said it had been settled. I didn't know Erica Jane. Remember on last season, Erica Jane said that her husband had been sued, but they settled. Dorit and PK. Now I remember Dorit was being sued by her business partners in her Malibu Beach company. I knew that, but I did not know. Mom better do better than Pastor Wilson because he was off target. No comment. I think they laughing at her behind the scenes. She like the pass around girl, it seems, even if she's not doing anything, it's perception. Yeah, but again, I think that's that. Hey, captivating Christian. Hey, boo. But again, I think that's that double standard. Yeah, it's that double standard. You know what? You think Amon Shumpert is fine? Yeah, we would never have a problem because we do not have the same taste in men. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. You love my reviews on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, honey. Thank you. I'm behind on my Dallas reviews. I'm going to do them tonight. At least I'm going to try. Hey, K.O. Moore. How you doing? PK owes some money to a Greek millionaire was sued. Accounts have been frozen, investigated, docked, including Dorit. According to some reports, PK and Dorit are renting in Beverly Hills. Well, remember they were looking for a new house, so I figured they were renting. Remember they were selling on last season. They were selling their house because she wanted more yard space. But you know that's code word. You know when they start using them code words, honey. Besides Tiana Taylor, all of Lori's exploits have been confirmed, but I feel like Lori just dates within a certain tax bracket. Well, yeah, and I would too. I would too. I ain't gonna lie. I would too. Hey, Jen. Well, I appreciate you stepping out the bushes to participate, girl. Yeah, I don't like those. Yeah, I agree with you, Naturally Fabulous. Like I said, I just feel like I think she's just being a normal 20-year-old that just is on in social media. I mean, if I were a semi-celebrity in my 20s, I'm just glad there was no, I'm just glad I wasn't. We're just going to leave it at that. We're just going to leave it at that. Yeah, Lori just enjoying a single life, honey. Dwayne has always been on that. Hey, Lockhead Boss Lady, welcome, Boop. Okay, because aesthetics show that she's not his real daughter. Whose real daughter? Who we talking about now? I be missing stuff. Whose real daughter? Shawnette. Hold on, let me roll back up to Shawnette. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, that's not Steve. Yeah, that's Marjorie's daughter. That's not Steve Harvey's blood daughter. Yeah. Lady Heroin. Yeah, he adopted all of her kids. Well, you know, that's the rumor, honey, that Marjorie was a hustler's hoe, honey. Was a hustler's hoe. Lori is the Drake of Hollywood. Speaking of Drake of Hollywood, now that's something else. Now I didn't make it a hashtag, but I saw this. This was on Shade Room that Tiffany Pollard was booed up with Drake's daddy this weekend, honey. Did y'all see that? She was booed up with Drake's daddy. Child. I said, I ain't mad at you. You better go on and get you an old man, honey. We're on Marjorie Harvey. We get ready to move into Todrick Hall. Thank you, Lockhead. Mm-hmm. You know, on StreamYard, it take me a minute to see that it was a super chat. Thank you, baby. Oh, appreciate you. I think they only paid $250, and I think they are $3 or $4 million in debt. Damn. That's a lot of debt. Hey, Keisha McCrae, how you doing? That's a lot of debt. You know, she's seen in public with a lot of people, but what I'm saying is it doesn't necessarily mean that they're dating or they're sleeping together. It just means that they hanging out. You know, the paparazzi just take a picture of whoever you standing next to and let everybody spin their own narrative. That's a narrative. Anyway. We get ready to talk about Todrick Hall. I'm trying to get caught up on some of these comments. Lori was engaged like 2 years ago. Who was she engaged to? Tiff and Mr. Graham. Oh, Drake's daddy? Yes, honey. Yes, that's a whole mess right there. Feelings are mutual. That's nasty. How you get millions into debt, child? It's easy though. It is easy. Mauricio's being sued by the guy who used to date Tamala Jones. He's the son of a millionaire dictator in Africa. And it was some shady deals on how Mauricio sold a house for him. Child, what? You don't want to be messing with them African dictators now. I'm going to tell you what I know. You don't want to mess with them. That might not end up good for you. I don't think it was just New York and Drake's dad there. On Wendy Williams today, she said Jason Lee threw her a party for getting a star on the Walk of Fame in New York. And no, yeah, they were at a party, but the comments underneath was like, "Thank you for a magical night." And Drake's dad's response was, "You're welcome. I tried to call you from a 918 number. Answer." Oh my, yeah, no, they was, honey. Oh, a soccer player. Okay. Wendy said Drake's daddy was all on her. See? Mm-hmm. They tried stiffing a contract. See? Y'all don't want to play them games. Lori is fly, cute, well-connected, and got rich stepdaddy. The men want her. She got it going on. What? It's her little Kim voice? That's cute. Ty, you my girl. You my girl, Ty. We've been playing. I've been enjoying you. I have been enjoying you. Right. You could go on a date with two guys within 2 weeks and you will be labeled a whore. Exactly. But a man could go on a date with, he could be seen with 3 different women in one day. And not only will they not label him a whore, they'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, that was his sister. Oh, that was his sister's friend. Oh, that was a friend from college. They come up with all kinds of excuses. Okay, the last king of Scotland. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me tell y'all about my ignorant principle. And I shouldn't say this in case somebody from work is listening. I ain't even going to say it. Yes, I am, because I just started it now. I hate when people do that to me. Why my principal going to call one of the teachers the other day Edie Amin? Because he African. Oh, it was all in fun. It was all in a joke. But, honey, I fell out. Oh, you talking to me, El Teddy, about the email? Oh, you talking to me? My bad. Hold on, y'all. Let me send El Teddy this email. I didn't know you was talking to me, El Teddy. Look, you know I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes. I did not know you was talking to me. Okay? Here come your email. It's coming right now. Y'all see how he be talking to me? I didn't. My bad. I saw the comment about email. I thought you were talking to somebody else. Honestly, I thought you were talking to somebody else. I didn't think you were talking to me because I didn't send you the email beforehand because you didn't know if you wanted the email or not. So my bad, sir. My bad. All right. Email has been sent, child. The email has been sent. Hey, Jacqueline, how you doing? Yeah, my principal be on joke time sometime, y'all. My principal be on joke time, but that thing had me. When he said it, I fell out. Do you hear me? Call that man Edie Amin. Exactly, El Teddy. And I can hear you when you saying it. So we get ready to get on to Todrick Hall. And again, if you have not checked out Jaded Nerd's video on Todrick Hall from last night, y'all need to go on over there and check it out. Oh, Lord. Anyway. Did the kids? Oh, he said in front of the kids. He didn't say it in front of the kids. This was like just us in the hallway. Nah, he wouldn't have said nothing like that. Well, no, he might have. You catch my principal on the right day, he might have. Well, hello, El Teddy.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
El Teddy be giving us balcony teas when he come on here in the evenings, honey. That must be that. Is that your relaxation moment? Is that how you get your? Is that how you decompress? You go out on the balcony.
Mm-hmm. Let me flirt with all my people in the chat. Hey, captivating Christian. Hey, boo.
Anyway, we're gonna get into this last hashtag. We got Lord, y'all had me on here longer than I said I was gonna be on here. We're gonna
I
get
don't
this.
know. You still on here? It's almost 8 o'clock. You
It
is
is not.
tripping.
It is 7:37, but we're
You
gonna
is
give it
tripping.
about 15 good minutes, and then I'm gonna get up off here because I ain't fooling with y'all all night. I got stuff that I cannot be late for work tomorrow. I have got to go to sleep tonight.
You
So
better
that
go
means
your
that
butt
I
to
get off of
bed.
here so I can do the other stuff I got to do tonight.
You better go your butt to bed.
Y'all, I be trying to get in the bed. I be trying. Anyway, so Todrick Hall has been accused of a lot of things, but most recently, a former assistant has come out. Now, here's my first question: what's up with the MDA? Because this man is telling all the business with screenshots and all kinds of things, accusing. Oh, Abby said you cute or whatever. El Teddy official.
Hey,
You know.
I do the best I can.
Yeah, well, El Teddy, he down there in Texas, so he behind us. So yeah, he still got some sunlight going
A
on
little
over
bit.
there.
I had to get cute for my boo, captivating Christian. I have to cut some people around here. They be flirting with him a little too much. Don't make me cut you, captivating Christian. You be having all these people flirting with you in the chats. Chat. And see, you don't be doing your job, and then I got people like Wiley coming in my chat trying to flirt with me. You supposed to tighten them up.
Hey, Shakira. Well, he must not have an NDA because it's nowhere in the world that he could post all that
Well, see,
information
the
without
thing
worrying about
about it
you.
is, see, when Todrick Hall first got on, he really didn't know that he was going to get as big as he did. So early on, it wasn't no NDAs and stuff like that. So the dude that is putting the tweets out there started working for him before he started doing NDA. And he really didn't, from what I understand from inside sources that shall remain nameless. He really didn't start doing NDAs until very recently. I'm saying maybe 2018.
Oh,
Maybe.
wow.
Exactly. So
That's not very smart.
well, see, the thing about it is too, he kind of felt safe because he did deal with a lot of us. And the us, and you know what I mean when I say us, us us black people. When he did those of us that he did deal with, those were the ones that he felt like he could trust. And those were the ones that and if he did, those were some of the few when he did start to do NDAs and stuff like that. But he ain't see it for the black girls, he ain't see it for black people like that, and they ain't see it for him either. Because it's kind of like how RuPaul is seen in the drag community amongst the black drag queens. They don't see it for RuPaul either, because RuPaul didn't come up with the black drag queens. And
Right.
Todrick Hall didn't see it for the black, because Todrick Hall wasn't really hanging with the black gays like that, even though Todrick Hall first got his base of supporters on YouTube and stuff like that from the black gays. And then he never really saw it for the black gays to begin with. So when he did start to get a little bit of acclaim, he, let them go like a bad habit real fast, because it wasn't nothing, because he never really was seeing it for them anyway. And so once he did that, those members of the black community that was a part of his base from the beginning really said, well, screw you then, there's other people that we can follow. But he really thought that, how a lot of black people that forget who they are, the Tiger Woodses of the world, the Bill Cosbys of the world, they start to get some acclaim. They hang with the right white people, and then they start to think, oh, well, I don't have to, I'm safe over here with the white people. I ain't got to worry about all this other stuff you regular Negroes have to worry about. And so, and when he started to get sloppy, now all of it was not his fault. Granted, all of it was not his fault with the paying people late and stuff like that, but the people working for him ain't do him no favors. So when people and their invoices and stuff started coming up late, and you ain't paying people on time, but you over here spending thousands upon thousands of dollars to pay guys to come into your hotel room and have sex with them, and you dropping thousands of dollars on them, escorts and all of that stuff. Oh yes, oh yes, it's out there. Oh yeah, that's been well
Oh no,
known
I
and
read.
documented.
Oh no, Jada Nerd got all the receipts. If you,
Oh yeah, it's all out there.
yeah,
Listen,
Jada Nerd got all them receipts, honey.
listen, you got people out there that haven't done it yet, that have pictures, videos, and all of the escapades. I'm just waiting for them things to get dropped, because like I said, the people who I know on the inside say, oh, all that's out there. Hell, they told me, hell, I got pictures and videos and stuff that I would say because I was in the room and I was asked to tape something. So, but that shit, we ain't gonna put all that out there. But what I'm saying is that when you don't pay people right, then people gonna say, oh, that's how we doing it. And then you look sideways because you thought that the person working for you had already paid. They lied to you and said they already paid that person, and they hadn't paid that person. And you going off on them saying we paid you, and that person like, no, we not. Now they gonna come back at you sideways, and now they gonna start to put your business out there. And then when you tell them, well, I don't want you working for me no more. Oh, really? Oh, you don't want me working for you no more? Okay, no problem. Well, I don't work for you no more. Okay. Like the here it go, and that's how all that started to hang out. And so he started to see that people will remind you real fast when shit goes downhill. I'm sorry, I'm cussing. Sorry. People will start to remind you real fast. People will start to remind you real fast that your ass is black when shit goes downhill. Just saying, they'll remind you real fast. Oh, don't forget you black. And then what do but you know what they always end up doing? They always, when people remind them that they black and they get into some trouble, what they try and do? Run back to the black people. Oh, I know y'all on my side. Really?
They definitely do. I always said this, and this might be controversial, and some people might get ready to get me in the chat. But I always said that. I said that about Tina Turner. When Tina Turner was trying to rebuild her career, what did she do? She came out with an R&B album. What's Love Got to Do with It? Private Dancer. That was a strictly R&B album, and that was the last R&B album she made. The rest of her career, she made crossover songs, but for the rest of her career, baby, she it was all rock and roll and all that, and she was into that anyway. If you read her biography or her autobiography, actually, she was into that anyway. She always was trying to get Ike to do more music with, with the white artists and tap more into that the British invasion as they were coming over. And when she had the opportunity to make music, she definitely enjoyed it. And I always said that. I said, and I was young then, so I ain't really had the words when I was younger. But as I got older, I saw it very clearly. I said, so wait a minute, we got one good R&B album out of Tina Turner, and that was the last. Now again, she had some crossover songs, but if you go back and you look at the rest of the albums that Tina Turner came out with after Private Dancer, she wasn't really checking for the black community like that. But we
never did. We
helped put her back on.
Mm-hmm. And see, the thing about it is,
you're right, captivating Christian. You right about that. He said them white gays will sue you. Yes, they will.
Mm-hmm.
They know lawyer very well, honey. They speak that language very well.
And the thing about it is, even if you look at his videos that he don't see it for the black girls. Like, he gonna have a couple in the video just to save face. And you know what? It was so funny. You got to go back and look at. I don't remember if it was season 2 or season 3 of Dear White People. Remember when Lionel went to that party? And it was the group of black gays that was in the party. I think it was season 2 of Dear White People. Lionel went to a party and they had all the different groups. They had the white straight people, the white gay people. They had the black straight people. They had the black gay people. They had the nerds. All the different parts of the party. He didn't feel like he felt. He didn't feel a part of any of the groups. So then he went to over where the black gays was, and it was a big thing. I remember on Twitter that was talked about how they had Todrick Hall in there with quote unquote the black gays and using all the black gay lingo. And a lot of black gays looked like, wait a minute, how y'all got Todrick Hall as the person who's supposed to be the poster child for the black? That was a real big thing. I remember. I think it was season 2. I don't think it was this past season. I think it was season 2.
I have to go back. I'll be honest with you. I'm behind on Dead White People. So Okay, Captivating Christian said it was season 2. Hey, baby
Yeah.
girl, I'm sorry, boo. Baby girl had something to say about Lisa Raye. Y'all can read it. She said that Lisa Raye didn't blame Dwayne for ruining her marriage. She just said that as her friend, she didn't appreciate what he did as her friend. I can understand that.
Well, I
Yes,
already told you why she lost her marriage. We'll leave that alone.
Well, we're not gonna go there.
It's Babbitt.
We're not gonna go there. Anyway, Captivating Christian. Kid. Yeah, that was when Kid Fury was there. Yeah, Kid Fury was on the couch. Yep. Cola, tell me what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. # recommendation. The transracial adopted woman on the Red Table Talk. I have no idea what you mean. # recommended. I don't know what you're saying, baby. You're gonna have to help a sister out on that one. But yeah, really, you just shared some nostalgia tea. I had no idea that Tina Turner did one R&B album. I grew up on the movie in the 90s. That's how I was introduced to her. I mean, go
Tina
back
Turner
and if I'm wrong.
Tina Turner didn't see it. Because remember, and you can look at Tina Turner now, all of a sudden she got this British accent, and you was born in Nutbush
City Limits.
Girl, let that go.
City.
But you over here with a whole ass
that's like
English
Dorit got a British accent. She's born in Connecticut. Anyway.
But when she tapped into that, when she did River Deep Mountain High first, that's when she
River Deep Mountain High.
Started to get into that.
Yep.
And Quiet as
they had started hanging out with the Rolling Stones
But remember, Proud Mary wasn't their song. Proud Mary was
it wasn't.
It was whose song was it? It was a rock group. So, damn it, it's gonna come to me. Whose song? It was a rock song.
They remixed.
And she got Ike to do that because Ike didn't want to do that.
Exactly.
And Ike got mad because that became one of their biggest songs, always on their review. They couldn't even do a review. Show without doing that. He hated it.
He hated it.
He hated it.
When she did Mountain High, when she did the Who movie, and she had that part on the Who movie, and she did Mountain High, and she started hanging out more and more with that British invasion crowd, and with that also pulled her further away from Ike, and it started giving her an independent mind. I mean, she still was very dependent and was an abused woman, but she started pulling, and because then they started wanting just her and not Ike and Tina. They wanted just Tina. And that made things worse at home, but it gave her more of a spirit of, wait a minute, I can do this without him. I don't need him. And I don't owe him, because for a long time she stayed with him because she felt like she owed him. And so anyway, that's a whole nother. But yeah, go back and look at her catalog. Go back and look at her catalog from Private Dancer, from the What's Love Got to Do with It album. Going forward, she did We Don't Need Another Hero. That was from Mad Max Thunderdome. But if you look at it, she did a lot of pop and a lot of rock. If you go back and look at her stuff, she did a lot of pop and a lot of rock. But anyway, she also lives in Sweden with a non-melanated. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna give her a pass, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna give her a pass on that, because she got her tail beat for 20 years by a black man. If she want to go off and marry her a non-melanated rich man and go live in the Swiss Alps like The Sound of Music, go ahead, girl.
The hills are like the sound of music. Come on, Julie Andrews, spinning down the hills. Come on, Julie Andrews.
That's one of my favorite movies, honey. That is one of my favorite movies.
Come on, Doe, a deer, a female deer.
Jada Pinkett had a black woman that was adopted by a white family on her show. I thought the conversation was interesting because she did not identify as black. Okay, I tell you what, Cola, I got to go look at. I used to look at Red Table Talk, and then they started coming out with them so fast. I had to, I ain't caught them in a while. But I'm going to go back and thank you, Ariel Dia, for jumping out of the bushes. Creedence Clearwater Revival originally did Proud Mary by John Fogerty.
I told you it was originally a white rock group that did Proud Mary. That wasn't a song.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the information, boo. I'm gonna have to look that up, Cola. That definitely sounds like an interesting conversation to have a topic about. Yeah, absolutely. Really, B, I got some homework. Yeah, girl, do that homework, girl. Do that homework. And again, I don't have no beef with Tina Turner. I'm just saying that there are people that will use the Black community to get them to a certain point, and then they will go off and do their own thing. And it sounds like that's kind of what we're seeing with Todrick Hall. And with RuPaul, I'm not gonna say she necessarily, I'm not, and this is my words, I'm not gonna say, but again, like El Teddy said, she didn't grow up in the Black drag queen scene. If you go back, she was a club kid. And if you go back and look at the club kid scene, that was all majority, I can say all, majority a white scene. And that's what she was. She was a club kid. Xavier, you never seen The Sound of Music.
Oh, I called them.
Oh, I was like, he not home. Can y'all stop banging?
Yeah, I saw them. I saw them. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on live. No, I saw them. I called them and I went off. I did.
Yeah, they was begging for like a good 40 minutes. I was just like, and he ain't open the first.
Xavier, you never seen. I'm a mute Teddy while he had that conversation. I don't believe you never seen The Sound of Music. Oh my goodness, child, that is my favorite movie. I watch it. Well, first of all, I have it on DVD, and before DVD, I had it on VHS. Oh, I was supposed to look for that DVD today for y'all. Oh man, because I think I know where it is, but I just have to look for it. I think I know where it is. I have a box of stuff upstairs because it wasn't at school, but I meant to look before I came on live. But like I told y'all, I was doing a bunch of other stuff. Child, that's my movie. I love that movie. You ready, El Teddy? You back? You ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
I just muted you while you were having that conversation. Ike was beating the brakes off of her. I'm just trying to help. I'm not messing with you. You sound funny. I'm not messing with her. Well, Xavier, I need you to find time to watch it because that is my favorite movie. It always comes on around Christmas, so you can catch it. Christmas and Easter. Come on around Christmas and come on around Easter. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. But yeah, the receipts are out there. And if y'all need to go check out Jaded Nerd's video because he dropped all those receipts. And it'll be very interesting to see if or what comes tumbling out of it. I don't think.
They actually have the court cases that's been public record for when from one of them he settled out of court. One of them I think is still in litigation from one of the dancers that said that he
said that he only has too many dark people behind him.
Well, no. I'm talking about one of the dancers that said that he touched on him and exposed himself to him. Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah. Oh, it's that deep. One of the dancers sued him because he apparently touched him and put his hand down his pants and grabbed his junk and showed his meat to the guy. And then another one said he did the same thing and showed his meat to him as well. I mean, I ain't got a problem with you showing your meat to me. I mean, come on now. Just choose the right people.
Yeah, we know.
See, that's what you get for doing that with the white people.
We know that. We know you don't have no problem. We know
black people, we gonna let you touch on us and do all of that stuff, but you going over there with the white people, and they be like, "Nah, I ain't here for this."
I'm not doing that. Keep that damn tongue in your mouth, El Teddy.
Yes. I'm just changing my name on here to JG. That's gonna be my name whenever I come on this live. It's gonna be JG.
You're right. That's what I'm gonna start calling you. That's what I'm gonna look. I put your banner back up there.
There it is.
El Teddy is JG. That is what he is. And if y'all don't know who JG is, go watch David Makes Man. Yeah, Justin Timberlake did that. Yep, Justin Timberlake. Not Justin Timberlake.
I never saw it for Justin Timberlake. I'll be seeing it for a lot of these people who try to assimilate themselves to our culture. Let me shut up. Let me mute myself.
He unmuted himself, y'all. He said, I'm not going to do it today. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base on it. Again, I don't know a lot. Obviously, like a lot of what El Teddy just said is new to me. I don't really know a lot about Todrick Hall. I'm going to be honest with you. I just started really paying a lot of attention to Todrick Hall when I started seeing him on RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm just gonna be honest about it. I knew him by name, but I did not know him.
He started on YouTube. He went really big on YouTube, and that's when people started to book him to do choreographies and different things like that. So he did start. And I remember, like, when I first started to think about coming off of my old channel, I remember when his channel was starting up and he started to get real big. And I remember a lot of the base of the supporters for his channel was some of the same ones who was in all of our old channels, all of the old cast of gay Black YouTubers, the XDs, the Scorpius shows, my channel, even by that point, Nunu had started to get big by that point. And I remember Nunu came out of all of us, me and Ty Page and stuff like that. And shouts out to my boy Ty, my moderator. But
hey Ty.
Yeah,
he's definitely talented. And like I said, that's when I started paying attention to him. But you know what's funny? I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen this. Have y'all ever seen him on the Delta? Have any of y'all flown Delta and seen him in the Delta thing? So on Delta, instead of having their regular, this is what happens in an emergency, please put the face over your mask, this is how to they have a whole production that they play on the video before the plane takes off with choreography and people dancing around. And while they're dancing around, they're actually doing this is how you do your seatbelt and all that. He's actually on there, and you could tell he's young. I mean, you could tell that was probably one of the first big gigs he had booked or whatever. But I was looking at it. I want to say it was last summer when I went somewhere. I don't remember where I went now. I think it was when I went to Seattle. I think it might have been when I went to Seattle. And I was like, that's Todrick Hall. And I just cracked up. I said, okay.
One of the other big things, and I know you're going to get off, but this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. One of the big things that I have, and like I said, I've known about this for some time. And so, because I got a couple friends that work in his circle. And they had been expecting it. They said, and they Black. And they said, listen, they're one of the few Blacks that work for him. And they said, listen, I'm going to stay on while the money is good. But when the money go out, I got other, ventures that I could go off to. But what they told me is this, and I started to see it when they told me who to follow on Twitter. The problem is there's not going to be as big of a groundswell of hate against him on the whole sexual harassment because it's dealing with gay guys, and he's not on the level of a Kevin Spacey where he can go do that much damage. But many of the guys that have accused him are Hispanic, and I think it was one guy who was Black, but I think that's the guy who settled out of court. But the other ones have been Hispanic and stuff like that. And they don't see it for them like they did for those, privileged little white boys that, accused Kevin Spacey. So you won't see the groundswell of anger and the groundswell of people saying, oh, well, we need to do away or cancel Todrick Hall. So now here's the thing. With all of these allegations coming out, is he still going to be a prevalent image on the next season of RuPaul's Drag Race?
Well, here's the problem. They've already filmed it. They filmed All Stars is done, and I think they're in the process of filming the next season.
I'm not talking about All Stars. I'm not talking about All Stars. I'm talking about for the next regular season. Now, I know All Stars are already done.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, then we were saying, because that's what I'm saying, because All Stars is already done, unless they're going to edit him out. All Stars is done. And I don't know if he did anything for All Stars or not. But if he's doing something for the new season, if they've already filmed it, are they going to edit it out and make them redo something different or bring in a different choreographer? Or because I have noticed that they've used over the last couple of years, they've started using different, because at first it seemed like every time they did choreography, he was the one. But I've noticed that they've started bringing other people in. And I don't know if that's because of his availability or what, but I've noticed they've started bringing other people in. It will be interesting to see if he's on, what is this, October, anything that's filmed after now. It will be interesting to see if RuPaul and if World of Wonder is going to stick behind him.
And loving my people that his best friend is Taylor Swift, but they even put the receipts out there how he was talking about her like a dog. I mean, but if that's your best friend, I guess that's your best friend. But are y'all real best friends, or are y'all just best friends on paper?
Well, he was just defending her a week ago on late night something. Anyway,
I
look,
mean,
you know
but
these
if
hoes ain't
you,
loyal.
if
You
you,
know these
if
hoes
you,
ain't loyal.
but wait a minute, it makes sense for him to defend Taylor Swift. You know how many people love Taylor Swift, and if you're trying to continue to make money, you gonna
Yeah.
like white ass Taylor Swift as long as you can,
Oh, that's what I agree. That's
and
what
talk
I'm
about her
saying.
behind her back.
Well, that's true. Y'all, I've dropped my information in the chat. So my Twitter, my IG, my email, and yes, my Cash App is posted.
It's dry, big, and seasoned.
It's dry, big, and seasoned, honey. If y'all want to make any donations, I will happily accept. I want to thank Lockhead Boss Lady for the Cash App. I mean, for the super chat. I appreciate you, girl. Thank y'all that are in the room. You know, I always enjoy and welcome the conversation. We had a good conversation tonight. Thank you, El Teddy, for dropping that information on Todrick, because I didn't know a lot. That's why I brought you on. Because me and you had talked about Todrick, like 2 weeks ago? And remember, I was like, well, daggone, da-da-da-da-da, because see, I wasn't privy to all this information. Hey, Pimp Tight, how you doing, boo? But see, when you know better, you do better. And when you have information, you make different decisions, you know? But if y'all have not checked out Jaded Nerds, matter of fact, I think I shared it, but if I didn't share it, I'm going to share it. If you have not checked out Jaded Nerds video, it's not a long video, so you can get all the information real quick. And then at the end, he drops all the receipts that are on Twitter and that are out there, so you can kind of see it in one place without having to go and search through everybody's hashtags, okay? And Cola, I'm gonna go check out that Red Table Talk. And it sounds like an interesting conversation, but I just gotta go look at the episode so I can speak intelligently about it. You said Beyonce put him on first. So Beyonce had Todrick Hall. I don't know, because I don't watch Beyonce.
She did, but once Taylor Swift got her hands on it, he dropped Beyonce like a bad habit.
But what did he do for Beyonce? Because again, I don't know.
Beyonce had him do some choreography for her. I forgot what video, but he did some choreography for her because the people would come for him.
Drop it in the chat if y'all know what video did he choreograph for her. It wasn't Single Ladies.
But it was real quick when because Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift like to steal from the black girls anyway. So Taylor Swift saw him, he saw Taylor Swift, and that was a match made in heaven because he don't see it for the black people, and Taylor Swift has steal anything from the black people. So that was a match made in heaven.
Thank you for the Cash App, boo. You know who you are. Thank you. Mwah. Oh, that was sweet. I appreciate you. Yeah, anybody drop in the chat that knows? Oh, I'll put it in here. It's Jaded Nerd, JADEDNERD. And then he has a second channel, Jaded Nerd is Live. And yeah, please, y'all, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We got El Teddy in the room. We have okay, I thought you was logging off. El Teddy in the room. I don't know what happened. Eddie Reviews. Y'all please subscribe to my moderator and my girl Abby. Y'all know if y'all watched any of our David Makes Man reviews, y'all have seen Miss Abby. She's been on a couple of times when the kids get to talking. She's on here. She does reviews as well. We're trying to get her to her 1,000, honey. We trying to get her there. So y'all all go over there and subscribe if you have not already subscribed to her channel. Any other content creators that came through, Lockhead Boss Lady was here earlier. Y'all can check her out. Lady Nika was in here earlier. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. I'm scrolling back up to make sure I don't miss anybody. And y'all, we're on the countdown to 3,000 over here. So if you in the bushes or whatever, if you are not already subscribed, please,
No, I was saying how the senses are coming.
Oh, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, because we are on the countdown to 3,000. I'm only 20 away from 3,000 subscribers, honey. And we're going to have ourselves a little party when we get to 3,000, honey. We're going to celebrate. I don't know why 3,000 is special. It's feeling like something like, ooh, it's a special to 3,000. But I'm excited to get to 3,000, you guys. I'm 20 away. So if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe. And I've scrolled all the way up. I think I got all the content creators who dropped through. If I didn't mention you, Raphael was in here earlier. Who else? Before I get on, I just want to make sure that I get everybody. Okay, I think I scrolled all the way back up as far as it'll let me scroll up. Let me scroll back down. Wait a minute. It didn't let me put Jaded Nerve. Oh, I ain't never seen it do that before. I tried to type in Jaded Nerd is live, and it wouldn't let me do it. Huh. Okay. Well, thank you, Jim Marie. Jim Marie just subscribed to everybody. Hey, Senses and Comment, how you doing? Hold on. So it's Jaded Nerd. JADEDNERD. Yeah, Jaded Nerd.
Well, I'm about to get off and go fix me a drink. Okay.
And I'm getting off already.
The way my liver is set up, it needs some more
not the ethanol. Way your liver is set up.
It needs some more ethanol.
Bye. Y'all, bye. Y'all, thank you so much. I'm about to get off of here and do some. I gotta go put my clothes from the washing machine into the dryer, honey. Talk to y'all later. Everybody have a good evening, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.